Today, we're going to be talking about how dementia contributes to fall risk in a nursing home setting. My name is Barry Doyle. I'm a lawyer in Skokie, practicing nursing home abuse and neglect work throughout the state of Illinois. I'm also the author of Built to Fail, a free report available for download from my website, which describes how the nursing home business model inevitably produces unnecessary injuries and deaths for nursing home residents. So there are two real major factors in determining fall risk for a nursing home resident. One is some type of balance or gait or musculoskeletal dysfunction, which makes it harder for people to maintain balance, to get up from a sitting to a standing position, to transfer, to walk independently. The other major factor is some form of dementia or confusion. And the confusion can be either constant or intermittent confusion. The reason that this is a major factor in contributing to fall risk is because when a resident suffers from dementia or confusion, they can't be counted on to make good judgments for their own safety. They can't be counted on to follow instructions, to remember to use a call light and those sorts of things. And as a result, because they can't be counted on to do these kinds of things, they are always going to be at risk for trying to do things which physically they're just not capable of doing, with the inevitable result being that you end up with falls and injuries that just shouldn't happen. When you have a resident who has either intermittent or constant confusion or suffers from dementia where they can't be counted on to make good decisions for their own safety, there are really two major options for dealing with this. One would be to use a passive device such as a bed alarm or a mobility alarm, which alerts the staff when a resident who really shouldn't be trying to be ambulating independently is up and out of bed or out of their chair on their own. Generally, what happens is that when the alarm is triggered, there's a loud piercing noise that goes off, and it alerts all the staff nearby to respond to it. It also serves as a reminder to the resident that they aren't supposed to be up and about and on their own. So those are the passive devices. The other way of addressing this is by keeping the resident under observation, whether they are by the nurse's station, whether they are in a common area, whether there's a frequent rounding, with some specificity to it, so that, the resident is being checked on frequently so that the staff knows that they've got that person under observation and don't need to rely on them to make good decisions for their own safety. Far too often what you see in fall prevention care plans is things along the lines of remind the resident to use a call light to ask for assistance, educate resident on safety measures and those kinds of things. And trying to employ those as fall prevention measures are really fool's errands, because the fact of the matter is that if they have that degree of confusion or dementia, they simply can't be counted on to make good decisions for their own safety. And relying on a resident to use a call light, it's something that's not going to be effective and is likely to result in unnecessary injuries and deaths for residents. I hope this has been interesting. If you have any questions regarding this or any other nursing home abuse and neglect issue, please feel free to reach out to my office. The phone number is 312-263-1080, or you can reach us on the web at www.accidentlawillinois.com. Thanks so much for watching.